Hello SamFam, this is Go West coming to you for another walkthrough video. This time it's going to be the voice coach battle. Had a few requests for this one. People have been having a little bit of issues, so we're going to do our best and try to explain the way to beat it. When you first start out, you're going to go talk to this gentle rabbit, Eon. And you can ask him his questions, but the easiest way is to answer the first two and then go to the bottom to skip his remaining questions. And ask another couple questions, and we want to go talk to Zane. Go over to Zane, and you say, let's do this. I don't need you to explain me what I'm doing, because Go West is here for that. Now there's going to be a blind audition. Here, to get all three quests, you're going to have to select all three different singers and run to the end. That way you complete their quests. And you don't need to necessarily get everything, but you're going to need to complete the quest at the end in order to get a quest completion score for all three. Now, I have figured out the proper way for the second singer. So we're going to skip the first singer, and I've angled my camera so you can see what the second singer looks like. It's a woman with a shaved head, and the third one is a male singer with long hair. So I'll change this one again, and you can see a blacked out character with more of a longer hair. So we're going to go back again and skip. It's going to go back to the first singer, kind of a cat-like character, and then to the second one. And then we're going to go over and choose this singer. So then you'll just talk with them, acknowledge that yes, you're the person I'm going to be coaching, and go over to Zane and say, let's get this started. Now on this part, you're going to be selecting the musical notes and also answering questions, the coach's quizzes. The difficulty is with the coach's quizzes, they change. I think there's 2 or 3 different sets of 3 questions. So every time that you may talk to them, it's going to change. You're going to need to figure that out for yourself. Okay. But I'm going to go through this one for the first time. A good a process when selecting the answers, you always want to do what balances between the singer and what may benefit the singer versus being jealous. So the first question, you need to carefully plan and come up with a great musical idea. Is true or false? Sometimes the best ideas come first. That is always the answer on this one. So we're going to select that. The next one. All right. Tell me how a singer can create strong visual identity by learning to make outfits, trying to look their singing style by copying. So it's going to be by tying their look to their singing style. Notice it's complementing their look and their singing. It's the 2 parts of people wanting to vote for this person: the look of the person and their voice of the person. It's going to be common when you select these questions. That's the kind of overall theme. And then final question, what's a winning strategy? Pick the best singer. How are you going to know who that is? And then copying what other people, that's not going to necessarily work. So accepting or adapting your coaching to the singer's strengths. Yet again, we're going back to the singer. These are the common answers when finding the correct ones. And how will you know that you got all 3 correct? Well, obviously they're going to tell you that, but the bigger thing is you're going to see 3 different musical notes for the coaches. Now you'll also see ones randomly floating around the game. Those change every time you play the game. So we'll go to the second coach, and we're going to do a similar thing to that. So just by you looking at the answers, just try to eliminate what you do not think is going to be the right answer. Everyone uses auto-translation. Actually, not everyone does. Common dialect is used most. Well, I think music is understood by everyone. That is the answer for that one. And then best way to coach? Well, my way, of course. Well, no, that's not a mutual coaching style. And then to be stern but fair, not so much. The way that best reaches them is the best coaching style. I'll get a point for that. And then how can you understand an audience's need? So this one I miss a couple times. I always second guess myself. I was going to say right now, if you second guess yourself, don't do that. I just picked the first one. So we're going to hope I'm going to get it right this time. Translate them to... Okay, how can you understand an audience need and translate them to help the performer reach them? Perform scientific research. Obviously, you don't have time for that in a contest. Just copy what the latest hits do. We don't want to copy things anyway, so put yourself in their place. And you'll see that that's correct. We got all 3 right. We can verify because of the musical notes. Now, I mentioned that notes float around, so there are some other ones in different locations. I'll go pick those up. This one's always right about there. And then we'll go over to the final coach. In the crowd of people, there are 3 notes. Those are always in that location. And these 2 float around in different areas on this level right here. And then the final coach question. I'm gonna do this. So it goes back to, you know, should they focus on the lyrics? It's like only in certain genres. No one listens to lyrics. Well, obviously lyrics are important. A lot of people connect to lyrics. So that's where you want to answer. And then this one's a difficult one too. Does the artist need to make their intent very clear to the audience, or is it okay to leave room for interpretation? Obviously, it's okay to make room for interpretation for the user to decide. You should always stand for the same thing or leave no room. I'm going to go to the it's okay to let the user decide. And yes, we got that one right. And then true or false. This one in this case is neither true in all cases. Got that one. We can verify because we'll have 3 of the musical notes. And then this musical sign floats around between that platform and right here. But now this is one of the important parts. We're going to go coach up our singer. We'll grab a music note that's always there. And then this also changes in different times. So the reason I always pick Brian is that I know what outfit they like and I know what stage they like. You'll have to pick that later. This question here is going to change 1 or 2 times depending on what you get randomly selected. So based on my notes, I love that amplifies your strength, and I was right on that one. And we got 3 notes. Yet again, you can verify that you got it right because you got all 3 notes. If you get it wrong, you would get 2 or 1 note, and at that point you're going to want to restart because you can't beat the game. You have to get 40 of 40 musical inspirations in order to get an audience at the end to stand up for you and get the final 18th quest. So for picking a song that they're going to sing, I always go to the first one, as you know, Wonderwall is one of the amazing songs. Now we're going to go look for an outfit. So this outfit option changes depending on what character you select. We'll talk to them, say I understand. That musical note changes around. Notice there's a couple more musical notes over there that you'll have to jump to. Talk to this lady and just go to sure, let's get on with this. Acknowledge twice and then go down and select a wardrobe. So that first wardrobe is for the current character. This wardrobe is for the cat person. And then this final wardrobe is for the male singer with the long hair. This is actually one you have to purchase. It's an NFT. You can't use it in the game unless you have purchased it. So we're going to select this outfit. We're going to equip it. And you notice they've changed. You're going to talk to them and say, this is the one. And then you can verify again that this is correct because there's going to be 3 musical notes. So now we'll follow our key indicators. And we're going to go pick a stage. So for your stage, we'll talk to Eon. And then this one kind of says, yeah, pick a stage, lighting, And then there's 3 options again for our character now. This one right here is the one that you want to pick. And yet again, you can verify because there are 3 musical notes right here. So at that point, you just have one more question to go down and talk to your singer to get them to the final stage. At this time, we're going to go around the game and pick up the remaining musical notes. We should get to 37 in order to get the 3 last ones on the coaching style. And note that there's either one there, one here, or one over here. It changes depending on the auto populate for it. And sometimes there's one standing right here. Bigger thing is if you can't find them at the end, they are on top of this building. And actually you can see one just above my ears on that little platform over there. So we'll go there next if I can make that jump. Let's see. Right up, and then we're just gonna go parkour, parkour. And there are a couple more I need to go pick up, so I'm just gonna jump down, have myself respawn. We're gonna go look around. There's a platform down here. Sometimes there's one or two on these platforms. There's nothing in this particular instance. There's nothing over here. And I didn't go to this platform up here, so there should be two up here. One right there, one right there. Sometimes there's one over here, or sometimes there's one right here. So now we have all 37 musical notes minus the last 3. Hopefully we can get this on the first try that I'm making this walkthrough. Comes down to coaching her up, making sure she does well, he or she. And let's see which one. So what we'll pick is Let's Dig In. You know you got it right because you'll see all 3 musical notes. There's all 3 of them. Now we can go beat the game. We got 40 of 40 at the top, and then we'll talk to Zane. So yeah, we're ready for this. I'm gonna go into the live stage. Talk to Zane, and hopefully this game doesn't get me in trouble with music rights because of the sound. So I'm going to turn this down so we don't get any copyrights right now, or say screw it. See if it'll maybe stop or mute this section of the YouTube video. Rock on! And you can see that we got a standing ovation, so that will be our final quest, to where we're able to get the 40 of 40 to complete the game. Just in case the audio was muted earlier due to the Oasis sound, you could see at the very end that there was a standing ovation by the audience, which allows you to get the final quest. I'll talk to him, say what a great job, we're here for you, can't wait till next time, hope I win a ticket. Go ahead and scan the QR code if you want to win a ticket. They need to get rid of that sign so you can scan it all. And then we'll go over to Zane. They appreciate it, dude. It's that simple. If you have any questions, just post them down in the chat below. As always, please like, follow, and subscribe. Thank you. This is Go West signing out. Bye.